Alright, baby, let's get straight into it. So today we'll be talking about my first animated crush, Kida. Princess Kida. Well, now Queen Kida from Atlantis. She had young me in a chokehold, bruh. Just look at her. She bad. The dark skin, the tribal paint, and the long white hair combo. Disney knew exactly what they were doing when they designed her in the early 2000s. And I'm not the only one that loves her either, because the cosplay community still goes crazy for her to this day.
Ooh, Anna, Waifu Wednesdays.
Welcome back to Waifu Wednesday, where we talk about the best female characters to ever hit our screens. Without wasting no more of your time, let's get into it. So, what separated Kida from basically all the princesses from that era is that she was never a damsel in distress. She didn't sit around waiting in a castle for some prince to come save her. She wasn't taking apples from strangers, and she wasn't getting bullied by her stepsisters and her stepmom. The very first time we meet her, she is leading a stealth hunting party in the jungle, and she immediately puts a spear to Milo's throat. Immediately. She's not a delicate little girl that needs saving. And what makes her even more cooler is the lore behind her character. When you watch the movie as a kid, you just think Kida's like a young woman who is super curious. It didn't register until I was older, because I was 6 when this movie came out. But Kida was alive when Atlantis first sank into the ocean and her mom had sacrificed herself to save everyone. So that means Kida is over 8,000 years old. And you know what's crazy to me is their comparison of technologies. It's like they go back and forth, because it's like, Kida's new technology in Atlantis, use the crystal to power the flying fish, use the crystal for I think the crystal for lights. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. You use the crystals to move the giants that put like the force field and all that to protect the city. And the crystal is like for health, everything. Everything is moved by the crystal. But with modern technology, like where Milo comes from, you got cameras, tanks, and all guns, and all this stuff is way different. So it's like looking from both spectrums. It's like Kita's nim still looks primitive, but it has futuristic look use. But Milo's nim you look modern, but it's compared to their technology. You ask me, is more primitive, except for the guns. The guns, it's hard to beat guns. I'll just say that. And I almost forgot the one scene that made me fall in love with her. It's when her and Milo had basically started swimming to go look at the Atlantean ruins underwater. Man, when she did that, when she like took off her like almost skirt or whatever she took off, man, I was like, yeah, Lee, I was stuck on that scene for I don't know how long. One of the biggest things I am surprised about the whole Atlantis series is we never got a live action for that. I mean, we've gotten live action Lion King, Cinderella, Moana right now, and so many others. And I've just wondered, like, why haven't we gotten Atlantis? I know it's like a really underappreciated film, but to me, it's the most realistic one that they could make. Well, I don't know how expensive it'd be for the CGI to do underwater and all the craziness that did happen in that movie, but that is one of my biggest things. Like, why haven't we got that or Treasure Planet for that matter? Treasure Planet would be amazing as a live action as well. Great story, great lessons, all that kind of stuff. So it's really surprising that we haven't got either of those as a live action yet. Although we did get an Atlantis 2, but to me that movie was so horrible that it does not exist. Just like the M. Night Shyamalan Avatar Last Airbender, that does not exist. To wrap up this video, Kida is a strong, beautiful, and resourceful character that we deserve to see on the big screen again. She is basically exactly what an independent female lead character should be like. I know this is a shorter Waifu Wednesday, but I'm trying out a new editing style with this one, so let me know how it looks. Alright, so I want to hear from y'all too. Was Kida also y'all favorite waifu growing up, or did another character have your heart? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next one.